Now coming towards types of companies, we have different types of companies: private limited, public limited, to be very specific. And they are registered with the they are registered with the registrars of companies, and there are a lot of rules and regulations for them to get registered. Now, any company, I've already discussed companies that are limited by shares or limited by guarantee. Unlimited liability companies are those companies in which members do not have limited liability. So, in case of business failure or in case of bankruptcy, the members will have to pay money as even if they have to um, bear it from their own pockets. Okay. Now, private and public companies, private and public company, the difference is that private company is owned by the individuals. So it is one of the examples, or I would say it is a private company that is broken down into private limited company and public limited company. Okay, whereas public company is one that is being operated by the government. Okay. Now, conditions of being a public company. There are some conditions. If you want to be a public company, you need to have a registrar's trading certificate. Minimum capital should be £50,000. You need a name of the company. You need to uh, mention whether it's a public company or not. You need an allotted share capital, which is also called the authorized share capital, which is £50,000 minimum. And you need to mention if it's a company limited by shares. With regard to minimum share capital, it should be £50,000. Um, then you need to mention some other details. How many members are you starting the company with? How many directors are you starting the company with? Now, in case of private companies, what you need to mention is the capital is different. For a private company, there is no minimum share capital. A public company can raise capital by offering its shares. They are talking about the public limited company right now, okay? Whereas a private limited company cannot sell its shares in the market. Similarly, public and private companies, they can offer ordinary shares to their members. They both can deal in shares, but public limited company can sell its shares on stock exchange, and a private limited company cannot sell its stocks on stock exchange. Okay. I want you to read these details commencement of business and general meetings. Private companies are not required to hold annual general meetings, which means private limited companies and public limited companies need to hold one AGM within 6 months of their financial year end. Okay. Also, they both need to get their reports audited as well. So, with the public limited company, PLC name is written, or the LTD name is written, or the limited name is written. But with a private company, it is not mentioned in such a way. It is only mentioned as PVT LTD. Like in Pakistan, it is mentioned as PVT LTD, which means private limited. But other than that, state does not require anything to be written.